Hey Taurus, it is me, Alex. Happy New Year. I hope you guys are off. Your year is off to an amazing start. Let us see what the universe has for you. Ooh, trust. Within the next few months, there's something better. Oh, see? When I pulled that trust card, I was like, did something just happen to break Taurus's trust? And then with the there's something better, that kind of just says to me, yeah, it kind of maybe feels like you're moving on or moving away from something or someone, and you just need to trust the process, trust the universe, and and kind of move forward, move on. The Moon card, representing emotions, moodiness, murkiness, deep emotions. Seven of Cups, emotional confusion. Okay, Taurus, you're off to an emotional start. Five of Swords, ghosting, leaving something behind. I can't make this up. King of Pentacles, there you are. And Ten of Wands, struggling, dealing with burdens. Holding on, Four of Pentacles. Okay. Ten of Pentacles. This feels like career, right? Let's look at this first line as career. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you might have overstayed your welcome in a position. The emotional and the confusion and the rose-colored glasses, you're emotional right now. I feel like for some of you guys, and this is going to be a weird message, but I feel like for some of you guys, you don't want to go back to work, right? We're all off, right? Depending on what you do. We're all off for the new year, which is when I'm recording this reading on January 1st. And I kind of feel like, once we observe it here in the US on the 2nd, some of you guys don't want to go back to work. It's almost like you want to pursue other career options, other financial options. I also kind of feel like some of you guys are in a bind with that Ten of Wands, right? You have a lot of responsibilities. You have a lot of stuff on your back. You got a lot of stuff in your name. And angels are also saying to trim the fat with the Four of Pentacles, right? I know this is going to sound weird, but I saw the Ten of Wands. I was like, okay, Ten of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. So they can turn. It's almost like once you remove these obstacles, you'll have many different options to pursue another financial path, right? But then the Four of Pentacles said to me, here's 10, here's 4. You need to trim the fat and kind of get rid of what's no longer serving you, or at least 6 things that are blocking your path. I know, like I said, it sounds crazy, but that's the message I got. So it's almost like you in 2022, you might have been responsible for a lot. The universe is like, listen, if you're not going to drop all 10 of those wands, at least get 6 of them mugs out of your way. Okay? Get rid of 6, hold on to 4, and I feel like that's going to lead to prosperity. Again, I know that sounds crazy. I know it sounds crazy. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys are wanting to run away anyway. Judgment. Yeah, the universe is working with you, Taurus. Universe has your wish or desire or goal. It is next up in queue. They just said to me, you're going to achieve this goal no matter what. Realistically, it's just how hard are you going to make it? Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys are really emotional, moody, in your Venus energy, your divine feminine energy. And I feel like the universe is first wanting you to regulate your emotions, especially before making decisions related to your finances, Taurus. Okay. Anytime I play with my cards, that's me just kind of channeling. Ooh, Queen of Wands, Two of Swords. Yeah, you don't see this coming. Four of Pentacles again, Seven of Pentacles. Start planning. Capricorn, devil is in the details. We're sitting in a Mercury retrograde. So if you do sign any contracts, just make sure you are reading the fine print. Okay? Signing contracts, entering into new deals in a Mercury retrograde is not advisable. I mean, they don't all go bad, but just make sure you're paying attention to the to all the details. I feel like some of you guys could be going through a purging related to your emotions. You could be emotional in the sense you cry a lot, you're feeling incredibly sensitive. The universe is working to purge and letting some of that stuff out. And I feel like for a lot of you, the reason the universe is working on that is because, especially as of late, maybe since July or the past 7 months, things could have been a little confusing or lopsided, especially when it came to your love life. I feel like a lot of you guys, especially when it came to emotional relationships, went cold. It was like, you know what? Screw this love thing. It's hard. I keep getting my feelings hurt. I'm not interested. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you could have just, fed the pleasures of the flesh, or fed the flesh. You know what I mean? Some of you guys might have prioritized your relationships over your money. I feel like that's what's needing to be changed here. So it's almost like I'm reading here related to your love life, and here to me is almost how it affected other areas of your life, but more specifically your money, right? There was an imbalance in money, right? Somebody had a lot of it. Somebody, I feel like, didn't. I'm sorry to say it that way, but that's the message I'm getting. Somebody, this was lopsided. Yeah. I feel like somebody was looking at the relationship like, I love you. I wanted to take it to the next step. And then the other one might have been like, well, I need your credit score to improve, right? Like, somebody was looking at this relationship emotionally. Somebody was looking at it almost like a business. And with the Four of Pentacles here twice, the Four of Pentacles is like being stingy, holding on to stuff, being selfish, being a bit of a miser, like penny pinching, nitpicking, related to finances. Oh, angels are saying somebody could have been watching your finances closer than you. Oh. And there's the devil with the Ten of Pentacles. That makes sense, right? The devil is obsessing or being afraid of committing over a long period of time. So that makes sense to me. That's why you're trusting within the next few months and there's something better. Yeah, you guys were lopsided in this situation. I also kind of feel like sex could have blinded you in this situation. Like the sex was just so good. And I feel like somebody could have become emotional about the sex, deeply emotional because of the sex. But King of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Somebody else also wanted more substance in this situation and or relationship. Let's look at who were you dealing with? Pisces, Aries, Capricorn is what I got. You could have been dealing with somebody with those three signs in their sun or somewhere in their chart. Especially angels are saying in their Venus position in their chart. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Ew. Okay. That just usually means that you conduct your personal relationships the same as you saw your parents conduct them. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. The devil is on the table. So yeah, it kind of feels like, again, emotion was present, but that might have been it. Sex and emotions might have been present. But I feel like, again, substance, significance. And by the way, substance and significance is needed for long term, right? Those are really what you want to invest in, is making sure somebody's compatible and intelligent and can carry a conversation, isn't a great communicator, and, they have wide interests, right? Because the sex and love, I mean, if you could spend a lifetime on sex and love only, show me. Okay? All right, I'm just saying. Separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. Yeah, you could have just broken up with someone, Taurus. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moments. if you did not just break up, or if you're, okay, let me show it this way. If you are in a relationship, if you're in a relationship, if you're single, right? In other words, any scenario where you have not just broken up with someone, then this is your past. That trust being the first card out is you are afraid to trust. So you could have met somebody new and automatically you're being triggered emotionally because you're starting to like this person. So now what's happening is that the deep emotional feelings and trauma and pain of your past is starting to come up because you've met somebody new, right? And not only that, but you're looking at this new person through the filters of your past. So it's almost like you're looking at this new person like, well, can I trust them? Or are they just going to be like my last girlfriend or my last boyfriend, right? And I feel like sex is not a good idea, right? Right out the gate, right? If you can wait, in other words, it's just angelic advice to delay sex as long as possible, because I feel like that's what muddies up the situation. That's what puts or affixes the rose-colored glasses. Those are not rose, those are not glasses, right? But I feel like that's what tends to block out the other parts of the relationship, the other parts of getting to know someone, is when those rose-colored glasses are on, which is the Seven of Cups, right? Wishful thinking, daydreaming, being emotionally confused, emotionally lax, emotionally hormonal, emotionally drunk. You got the idea, Taurus. And then, the obsession about, is this going to last? Angels just showed me gambling and like a sure thing. It's almost like you don't want to open yourself up unless you know it's going to be a sure thing, but you can never know if it's a sure thing unless you open yourself up, right? I know it's a paradox. I know, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't, kind of, sort of. Anyway, Taurus, I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it does resonate. If it does, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And Happy New Year. I love you. Bye.